Come on, it's obvious. This is Mirror Domains, and my name is James, and this is a movie review for The Platform. Now, The Platform just came out on Netflix, and it's a bit of a weird, abstract movie. If you're into that kind of stuff, you may want to check it out. All right, let's talk about it. It is obvious indeed. This is a movie review for The Platform. Now, The Platform came out in 2019 in limited release around the world, and the few people that saw it actually raved about it and said, hey, you gotta check this out, man, because the premise alone should sell you. It's the pitch, and I'll tell you that in just a moment. But I want to tell you this. It's out on Netflix now, and I would say if you are into abstract movies with kind of odd things happening in it, you may want to check this out. But just a caveat, it is a foreign language film. It is in Spanish. Hold on, don't go away just yet. I'm going to tell you this. If you turn on the actual dubbing, the English voices, it works fine. You won't notice it at all. In fact, if I didn't even tell you that it was foreign language, you won't notice it at all until you actually start looking at people's mouths. But it's actually, it translated fairly well. But if you are a die-hard cinephile fan, you will want to watch it with the subtitles and hear the actual voices of the actors. But don't let that take you away, because this movie is, it's an interesting watch. And the premise alone is interesting. And I'll tell you that right now as the sales pitch for you to watch it. It's kind of like a prison. It's sort of should be a prison. Maybe it is. We don't know. But it's two people in a room, and there's this pit in the middle, and every day a platform comes down and there's food on it. Okay? And it'll stop for a few moments, and you get to eat whatever's on the platform, and then it'll go down to the next level. So the people above you get to eat whatever they want, and as the platform goes down each level, less and less food is on that platform. And every month you're going to be waking up on a different level. So you may be high one time, you may be lower on the other time. And that should sell you. That should sell you, because it's just, wow, that's an interesting premise right there. I got to check this out. And it did for me. And what also caught me off the bat that was really cool was the dialogue and the acting, because it's set up between these two characters, this main character and this his cellmate. They have this interaction, this chemistry between them, that they just play off each other so well that you almost forget about the platform and that whole thing. It's just kind of them getting along and learning to live with each other in this kind of doomsday scenario. I get hints of a movie called The Fortress with Christopher Lambert and Kurtwood Smith. I think it was back in the early 90s. It also has hints of the Belko experiment. If you saw that, people trapped in a tower, and they've got to be able, do awful things to each other, because as the platform gets lower, there's less and less food on it. Sometimes there's no food on it. So what do you think happens when you go days without food and you just see the platform going down, and it's coming down, and you're like, please have food on it, please have food on it. It's a fascinating watch. It's an hour and 34 minutes. I would say check it out because it does have some payoffs. Talking about some of the things that may not pay off for you is it's got some messages in it that you're kind of like, really? Because some of the choices that happen in this, you're like, I don't know about that, man. I wouldn't do that. But that's interesting. At least it's got you thinking, and that's some of the plus things about it. I, for myself, found that the ending was kind of like, it's one of those endings. It's one of those endings where it makes you kind of go, did I like that or didn't I like that? And you have to kind of take some time to digest it. And that's what you're going to be getting with The Platform. I totally recommend it. It's only an hour and 34 minutes. If you are into that kind of thriller, sci-fi, abstract horror kind of scenario, then I would say check this out. And as I said, don't worry about the subtitled version. If you want to just watch the dub version, Netflix offers that. check it out. I would say it's totally worthwhile. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10 for The Platform. Yeah, you know what? You got to think, though, if a platform is moving up or down, something would have to be pushing it from that view. And you just got to think about things like that, because that's really cool about this movie, is that it just makes you think. All right, that's it. YouTube is recommending a video for you to watch right there, and you can see my latest one just right up here. My name is James, and you're watching Mirror Domains. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe right there.